You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
How does it feel
So AJ tries to play it off in a smiley way.
to be heavy?
Look at the smiley way. He goes, no, you will see. He goes, you pointed at me disrespectfully. So there's tension here, guys. They're trying to keep it like respectful as much as possible, but guys, I can feel here there's tension. AJ pointed his finger at him, says, you will see. Like, again, that can be classed as disrespect, guys. I'll be honest. If you say to someone, you will see on the 21st, and you pointed at him with the side finger, that some people would take that as disrespect. Dubois didn't take that nicely. He goes, no, you will see. So there's tension here, guys. There's disrespect on one side, disrespect on the other side. People are they're trying to show who's the more alpha in their own sort of ways. I know AJ definitely is. AJ is feeling the threat from Dubois. He needs to put his stamp of authority. He normally talks a lot in the ring. He's not talking as much, but it's probably AJ just doing AJ, let's just be honest.
Champion of the world.
It's great. Forgive me, I'm actually a little bit tired. I just got off the plane today.
That's okay.
Come back from Brazil. So there you go. There you guys go.
Got back this morning.
Eh?
Got back this morning.
Yeah, so
What was
I'm
you
a
doing in
little
Brazil?
bit.
So guys, watch this now, guys. Dubois, AJ questioned Dubois right there, guys. And basically, Dubois just goes, he just forgive me this morning, I'm a bit tired. AJ questions Dubois, he goes, you come back from Brazil. So AJ's been watching Dubois' movements, whether that's on Instagram, whether here. AJ's questioned him on Brazil. Now AJ's asked him, what were you doing in Brazil? AJ is questioning him, and guys, I'm going to reveal some stuff for you here. So let's carry on.
Taking, but
What was you doing?
working hard,
He can't-
training
he-
hard.
he-
Training hard.
He can't tell you that.
So guys, I'm going to basically break it down. AJ's asked him what you were doing in Brazil. What you might be thinking, well, what's going on in Brazil? Now, guys, there is speculation out there that Daniel Dubois has got a girlfriend in Brazil. That's what this rumor is, guys. And people say he went down there to see his girlfriend in Brazil. And AJ is trying to, in my opinion, this is where people don't look at these type of things, guys. And again, I don't want to read into it. I don't know too much about it. But the way Daniel Dubois is looking like happy, he looks like he's going to see his girl in Brazil. And I don't know what he might have done down there, guys. But guys, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm gonna psychoanalyze this situation. I'm probably deeping it a little bit too much than most people think, but there's a good chance if Daniel Dubois has gone to Brazil to see his girlfriend there, there's a good chance that Jiggy went on in Brazil. And if Jiggy went on in Brazil, AJ's just checkmated Daniel Dubois, because you know how the boxing rule goes, guys. You don't do that shit before a fight. Some people believe it, some people don't. You don't get jiggy before the fight. And guys, these little mental barriers, they give you the 0.1%, guys. I personally believe AJ's pressuring him for an answer on it, because AJ's like, I ain't done that. I ain't had no jiggy. I'm locked in. Your downfall, your legs, your shaky legs are gonna be when I fucking hit you and the jiggy comes out. Now, guys, I might be psychoanalyzing this, but guys, I just thought about it deeply. I've already looked into this situation. If you wanna break it down, who's got more of an advantage? It just depends if you believe in that sort of stuff. A lot of boxers believe in that, guys. Or, no sex before a fight, whatever they say. And that there, guys, this could be the downfall of Daniel Dubois. I'm just going to play it again, but this right here, this happiness that I've gone to Brazil to see my girl, why else is AJ asking him that, guys? AJ's not going to ask. And then look how Dubois lays it off, says, yeah, I was training. Watch this.
Got off the plane today.
That's okay.
Come back.
I got off the plane. Look at AJ goes, come back from Brazil.
Brazil. So there you go.
There you go. This is a man, guys, that got jiggy, guys. Look, and you could tell from the face, guys. Jiggy. I got jiggy, my jiggy, and I'm getting it on in the night. He looks too happy, guys. Way too happy. And fair play to Daniel Dubois. Fair play to the guy, 26-year-old. He can do what he wants. But I'm just gonna be real with you guys. That could be something AJ is analyzing. AJ just wants to see, what are you doing in Brazil? And watch how AJ questions him on it. Daniel Dubois seems too happy.
You guys go.
Got back this morning.
Eh?
Got back this morning.
Yeah, so
What was
I'm
you
a little
doing in
bit,
Brazil?
a little bit
Look at AJ's like, what were you doing in Brazil? I want to know what you were doing. I'm really interested in knowing what you were doing.
Shaking, but
What did you
I don't know if he said shaking there. I don't know what he just said.
working hard.
Working hard.
Training.
Training.
He can't tell you.
And then Frank Warren confirms it by saying he can't tell you. So guys, I don't know how true it is, but look into it, guys. Daniel Dubois does have a Brazilian girlfriend, from what people say, and it looks like he might have got the jiggy jiggy. And if Daniel Dubois got the jiggy jiggy, I think AJ is just looking for that 1% of chink of armor, and this may be it, guys. This may be the jiggy jiggy that Daniel Dubois has just lost that 1%. Now, guys, in the game of inches, it matters. Remember when Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko was in the sauna and they stared each other out, and they go, who's going to get out first? Tyson Fury wasn't going to get out. Vladimir Klitschko had to get out. He was pissed, but he got out. And then Tyson Fury brought it up in the press conference. Guys, these little factors, I'm telling you, man, if you want to psychoanalyze a fight and you want to look at the little 1%ers, this jiggy jiggy stuff, guys. Look at Wilder, guys. I'm going to give you a good example. Deontay Wilder, I don't want to go too much into it. I don't really like getting into personal stuff like this. But from what I know, guys, and from what I heard, Deontay Wilder had an affair, I think, with his wife's brother or something. Or his brother's wife, sorry. Something like that. His brother's wife. And I don't know. But, guys, Deontay Wilder went downhill after that. He even fucking recently, I think he got divorced and he's found a new woman or whatever. I don't know what Wilder's personal life is. But, guys, when you're in boxing, you need to focus on the boxing. Now, again, it's all right. It's healthy. People say, look, that won't affect you. But, guys, I'm looking at the 1%ers here. I'm psychoanalyzing this thing down. I have a feeling that if Daniel Dubois got jiggy jiggy, AJ wants that 1% advantage. And, guys, I'll be honest, in a game of inches like this, that could be the losing move for Daniel Dubois.
I know what he's doing.
In the gym.
I know.
AJ goes, I know what he's doing.
Always in the gym.
And then Daniel Dubois goes, in the gym. Always in the gym, just to kind of maybe cover it up. I'm not saying Daniel Dubois wasn't training in Brazil. It might have been as well. But there's a good chance that jiggy jiggy was going on and Frank Warren's trying to help covering up for him.
He's like you, he's in the gym all the time.
I know.
AJ's like, yeah, I know he's in the gym, but look at fucking Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's like, fucking hell, man, what the fuck is going on here? I know what AJ's trying to get at, but fucking hell, man, the jiggy jiggy. Come on, man, like, AJ, man, where are you trying to get your 1%ers from, man? Eddie Hearn feels pressure. You're like, oh, Eddie Hearn's a bit awkward here, like, what the fuck?
Most heavyweights.
We know every day what they're doing. It's just part
Everyone's
of
got,
So Eddie Hearn goes, we know every day what they're doing. It's part of research.
everyone's got their spies in.
So basically, these guys, as I said, AJ's worked with Ben Wiley, this and that, and they look and analyze stuff what Dubois has been doing in Brazil. They've probably broken Dubois down. They've probably looked at his Instagram. They probably researched the guy. They probably figured out he has a girlfriend in Brazil. He's probably gone down there for that. Fucking Ben Davison's probably drawn a graph of a fucking dick on the fucking chart, and he goes, when this shit goes up and it gets used while the fight's coming close, mate, you get an advantage. AJ is that in depth, guys. It wouldn't surprise me if AJ's literally broke him down in that much detail, where AJ's actually smiling right now, thinking, okay, you saying you're training, but we don't know. I don't think so. I think you've done some other shit. And Eddie Hearn's laughing. He goes, we all got spies. And the geezer in the middle, for guy's name, Adley or whatever, is like, okay, we know we got spies.
Sometimes. Everyone in Britain, especially the heavyweights, have shared a ring before. They've sparred. They've
So AJ's nodding his head down now.
they've done whatever.
Sparring.
You guys shared a ring before?
Yeah.
So they go, have you guys shared a ringer before? Then AJ goes, yep. And Daniel goes, yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it's-
Daniel apparently took my lights out.
Daniel apparently took my lights out, guys. So this is the other thing, guys, that a lot of people have been bringing up, guys. And I'm going to give you my verdict on this now. A lot of people say AJ has... Daniel Dubois claimed that he dropped AJ in sparring. And there's videos of this, guys. You can go back years, probably 6 years ago. But in recent years, Daniel Dubois quietened down a bit. He doesn't say he dropped him. He just says, I think he said he's hurt him, blah, blah, blah. Even there's a video of AJ saying out there, he hit me with a good shot, but AJ's never claimed he dropped him. Dubois did say a long time ago that he dropped AJ. So someone's obviously exaggerated it. Now, this is AJ putting it on Dubois and saying, okay, let's hear what you're going to say now. Let's see what Dubois says.
Listen, I'm not here to spar, I'm here to fight. So let's talk about the fight.
So Dubois straight away brushes it off and goes, listen, I'm not here to spar him. I'm here to fight him. So let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the fight. Now, guys, there's two ways this can be taken. I know there's a lot of people out there taking it and as a way as, oh, you said all this shit about 4 or 5 years ago, but in front of AJ, you can't say that you did drop him. Why can't you say it now? That is one side, definitely, guys, and I can see that. But, guys, in my opinion, yeah, this is Daniel Dubois. Because no one actually knows what happened in sparring. No one's ever going to really know, guys. You can just have two people claiming it. In my opinion, this is Daniel Dubois actually trying to be humble. I do reckon Daniel Dubois hurt AJ in sparring. Hurt him. I don't know about drop him. I think he hurt him. And Dubois doesn't want to talk about it right now. This is my opinion. And again, I don't think a lot of people people have a different opinion. People might just think Dubois is just not, like, he talks behind the back, but he doesn't really want to say it to AJ's face. I don't think so, guys. Remember that Hrgovic sat opposite Daniel Dubois and he kept making remarks over and over and over and over about, I fucked you up in sparring, I'm going to fuck you up again. And look what happened in the fight. I don't think Daniel Dubois wants to be that type of character. I don't think Daniel Dubois is that type of character. He just wants to keep it reserved. He goes, forget sparring, we're going to fight soon. I like this from Daniel Dubois. I wouldn't like Daniel Dubois sitting there saying, yeah, I did drop you in sparring. Even if that did happen, guys, okay, let's go into it. Let's say Daniel Dubois did hurt AJ or maybe drop him. What is a better mindset? To say to AJ, I dropped you in sparring, and you know you dropped him, and say it to everyone, or knowing you did drop him, but just saying to AJ, let's not talk about it. Let's just jump in the fight. I prefer the let's not talk about it, because Daniel Dubois knows what he's capable of. And I feel this triggers AJ, because AJ wants to get the answer out of him. AJ tries to prod him, saying, no, tell me what happened in sparring then. Tell me what happened. And Dubois is reluctant to say it.
That happened 7 years ago.
You mentioned it. You mentioned it.
When they said
So Dubois like, that happened 7 years ago. Now Eddie Hearn tries to jump in.
Hrgovic destroyed him in sparring.
You heard what
What?
happened.
Then Eddie Hearn goes, Hrgovic destroyed him in sparring.
You know, look what happened.
About sparring.
Look what happened after, innit? But Daniel Dubois is not saying anything about sparring here. He's being quiet.
Yeah, this is not sparring no more.
Daniel Dubois goes to Eddie Hearn, nah, this is not sparring no more.
Say that, but that's not what happened.
No, but they call sparring, you know.
And that didn't happen. The fact of the matter is,
AJ's just smiling.
they're not sparring. Whatever happened 7 years ago happened 7 years ago.
What happened 7 years
It's
ago?
what,
So look at this, AJ. AJ wants to say, what happened 7 years ago?
what happens on the 21st
It'd be nice to clear up
of
though what
September.
happened, Frank, 7
Look at Adelaide in the middle just saying, yo, it'd be nice to clear up what happened. Like, it'd be nice.
years ago, because at the time though, I remember it. There was a lot.
AJ wants to know.
So, I mean, I was told
and
a
Anthony
lot
Joshua.
and so forth.
Yeah.
I had to
Frank was like, yeah, I was told a lot.
Can we clear it up before we move on?
Everyone tries to underestimate me, use my name for clout, and boost their career. But now Daniel's got a chance to do it by fighting me.
So AJ said a good answer there. He goes, everyone tries to use my name for clout, boost my name. And Daniel Dubois might have done this, guys. In my opinion, I don't think Daniel Dubois dropped AJ in sparring. I do believe Daniel Dubois hurt AJ in sparring. And I believe when Daniel Dubois was younger, 4 or 5 years ago, he's probably like 20, 21 or whatever, he probably just felt pressure to say, yeah, I did drop him, just so he builds his name up. But he's matured now. He probably realised that was wrong. He doesn't want to lie. He doesn't want to chat shit. But I do believe he did hurt AJ. I do believe that. And he doesn't even want to say, I hurt you. He just wants to stay quiet now. So AJ's probably like prodding to see what he would say. Daniel Dubois is refusing to even say anything now. People are going to say, oh, that's weakness, man. Why can't you say it now? I don't believe it, guys. I just believe Daniel Dubois learned. And there's no point being brash. There's no point saying shit out there right now. He said it years ago. He was a lot younger. I haven't seen him say that within like the recent years, year or two. He hasn't said anything like that in my opinion. But this is just my opinion, guys. And AJ's just trying to like put his stamp down to say, yeah, a lot of people use my name. And he's probably right.
The best way he'll prove himself is by fighting me.
So the best way Daniel Dubois will prove himself is by fighting him. And that is the best way.
When you was, what was you, 17? It was 17 before you turned pro, wasn't it? Yeah. Years ago, he's a kid.
Let's talk about the trainers from both of you.
So look here, guys, how Frank Warren tries to deflect it a little bit and say, yeah, it did happen, but it was years ago and he was a kid. So what can you like really say? And he looks, so basically he's trying to defend Dubois because he was a kid. That happened ages ago. He was 17, guys, at the time. So the guy's 26. That was 9 years ago. That's a long time ago, guys. So lot has changed since then. AJ probably was like 25, 26 at that time. Dubois was fucking 17 at that time. So, guys, big difference in age at that time. And in my opinion, guys, you can only do this for so long, and yeah, so he's just trying to defend him, and AJ just puts his hands together over his face again, and he just probably just having affirmation of him in himself.
You've got new trainers. Ben Davison's done a fantastic job with you. Don Charles has done a fantastic job.
I remember when I changed trainers, you were like, a trainer can't make a fighter and all that type of stuff. Of course a trainer can make a fighter. It's massively important.
So AJ here has a shot at Frank Warren straight away, because Frank Warren just said that Dubois changed trainer. Now AJ sticks it on Frank Warren. He goes